Hey guys, good evening. Hazel here. I just wanted to hop in here quickly and talk about a little bit of this is for women, especially how to sit with your pain and how to sit with pain and how to let it become a great teacher. So, I may look dolled up and I may look like I have everything figured out right now. I hope you can hear me. Let me know in the comment section below where you are watching from. And let me see. Hang on. Okay. Let me know if you're watching live and if you are where you're watching from, and also what which part of the world you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay, go ahead and type replay. So I may look from here on here beautiful, right? Like all makeup on, everything. But here down below, this is my friend. I have my heating pad because that's the kind of the moment of the month where women are having their moment of pine, high moon, pita. So anywho, if you are like a woman who is doing your best to do this, do that. For example, if you're a mother, a wife, a sister, a brother, a businesswoman, and this and that, like you are supposed to do everything, right? And still be pretty and still be beautiful and be nice. Nothing's wrong with that. I just felt like there's so much expectations for us women. Where are my women at? There's so much crazy expectations from society or from our husbands, our boyfriends, our mothers or sisters to be this, that, like, hello. And I am so thankful to be talking about and really truly grateful about my pain, because I no longer kind of like just hide it, because for so long, for so many years, and I hid it. I let it I thought that like your womb is your creative force. As a woman, we make babies, god damn it. And I am not. I don't think I am I'm going that motherhood route. It's not for me. It's this pain that I'm feeling right now is not a funny business. It's not sexy. It's not at all. So, but then I'm very grateful for this though. I mean, it's super helpful in terms of me still showing up. And for so many, I think it started in 2014 when my life was really going down the hill. Jack and Jill went up the hill and it went downhill like crazy. So let me know if you can relate to my story. I thought that I was just having like when I was like young, I have this dysmenorrhea and oh yeah, it's just so cool. I can handle the pain. And I moved to Canada. I never really thought that I would be experiencing that crazy pain. And hi, Terrell, because for me, it's kind of like, okay, I know I can handle pain. However, how much pain can I truly handle without the painkillers and all the crap that, big pharma is trying to tell you to take, right? And there's so much shame and fear, especially for women, to not really talk about your here, because it's like, yeah, I don't know, like people would be talking crap about me, like whatever. If I show up and if I talk about it in public and or in private, people will talk about you, okay? The people are always, I don't know, we're just crazy humans. We love to judge other people. And especially if you're very judgmental on yourself, you judge yourself and you judge other people too. And this is where I come to a place of, I no longer judge my pain. I just sit with it and let it teach me something. Like, what can I freaking learn from this pain that I am going through today? I thought that it was just fibroids, but it wasn't. Apparently, it's called adenomyosis. I know I cannot and refuse, and I will not let this diagnosis rule over me as a woman. Like the pain is excruciating. Like there would be days where I would be in bed for 4 freaking days and be in freaking pain. Like I thought, like I was like, whoa, is this the feeling of having to give birth, like having to go to the hospital and labor? I think at least in the hospital there's epidural, right? Like I don't have that. And so I am not ranting at all. I just wanted to start this freaking conversation, and whoever finds this video in the world wide web, and I really truly hope that whatever pain that I'm going through, whatever like the depression that I have survived and still fighting for, and anxiety, I'm using all my freaking pain to teach me something, to be more resilient and to be super strong. And sometimes it's okay to not be feeling strong all the time, or feeling beautiful all the time, or not putting makeup on, because the best makeup for me is my freaking attitude that is so out there. I am not your typical chick, okay? I am not your chick who is vanilla and boring. I have so many layers in me that I cannot and I must refuse to be put in a freaking box. And who the hell is talking to you about this box that you should be doing this and you should be doing that? So how do you let... I told this thing to my friend, like, let your pain teach you. And I don't know, I think she was offended. Like, what do you mean I have to sit with my pain? I'm like, yes, girl, you have to sit with your pain, because it's okay to be in pain and learn about what is this pain trying to teach you. And I know I'm using the power of my brain, my heart, every single cell of my being to heal me naturally, right? And to not abuse myself anymore, or not self-abandon myself anymore, or not the biggest betrayal of it all is when you betray yourself. And for so long, I mean, this week has been a crazy emotional, crazy ride of a hot mess, because of, we just lost the biggest basketball legend and family man, Kobe Bryant, right? When my little brother told me about this, my heart was torn apart, and I was crying for 2 days, 2 nights. Like, I couldn't sleep. I was like, oh my God, Kobe Bryant was like 41 years old, like 41 like me, and life is freaking fragile, and life is so precious and so short, and it can be short, it can be hi Luella, kumusta? It can be short, it can be long for us. We don't know when we're going to die. And for me, I am not going to sit here and not talk about the things that truly matters. And I went through a lot of crap because that's just life. And I felt so sad because he was like 41 years old. I don't know how old you are, but you don't know when you are going to leave the freaking earth. You just do not know. And so I was like, damn, life is too short. Like he was just 41 years old. Hi, Mimi, kumusta? I'm just gonna plug my freaking phone because it's like about to die. He was just like super young, and he's got a wife and children, and he has so much. I can't believe it. It was just too fast. And also the way that he died, and all the people in the heli, right? Hayati Heidi, and it brought so much freaking emotions, because at 14 years old, we lost our home. And I know I processed that. It was very traumatic. But like anything that is fire related, anything that is traumatic, even if you're just watching the news or something, it can trigger so much freaking emotions on everybody. And what I can, what I'm very, very happy about the the whole thing, what's the positive lesson that we can learn from the passing of Kobe and his little child and the rest of his team who are amazing, and condolence to the whole gang, is this. I truly, truly wanted to talk about what is your legacy here on earth. What is your contribution while you are alive? Like, where I told this to, I only cried minutes, LOL, it's his daughter, I think. I know, right? But I've been crying behind the scenes, and I'm not going to be afraid to freaking cry with my makeup on. I hope I'm not a mess right now. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, the lesson that I learned from the passing of Kobe in the past, yeah, it was just yesterday, no? I don't know. Is this, that his passing, he is truly a legend, not just a basketball legend. He is doing the best that he could, philanthropist and helping a lot of people and taking the helicopter because he doesn't want to stay trapped in traffic because he lives apparently, right, in LA, I think. And so he wants to save his time, to spend his time with his daughters, with his family. And that is what I want in a man. That is a man. And again, he was not perfect, okay? He has his own misgivings and all that. We're not talking about perfectionism here. We're talking about the great stuff that he has left behind. And for me, I've been to so many funerals in my lifetime that I feel like, hi Ate Prems, I feel like sadness is there, right? It's also, happiness is also a freaking choice. And so for me, it's like, how can I learn from my pain? Like, how can I stay strong despite the pain? Like, here I am, like, for example, oh, you have a breakup. Oh yeah, it hurts, right? Like, it breaks your freaking heart, or if you have a divorce or whatever it is, whatever painful thing that you are going through today, it's not nice. It's not easy. It's not pleasant at all. However, I refuse to be put in a box, and I refuse to not be talking about things that other people will not want me to talk about, right? Like, oh, you should not be talking about that in public. Or why are you going to talk about that in public? Why not? We've got to start talking about what matters and not be ashamed or be guilty or fearful. And we can still be okay. Like, it's okay to be fearful and still doing it anyway. And right now I am feeling like, oh my God, when is this winter gonna stop? Because like, I feel that this depression, the winter blues, is truly for real. And I'm not taking any antidepressants. I refuse to take that because no, I'm not going to do that at all. I love my body so much. I know that my body is a pharmacy. If I feed my body with good stuff, I know I can reverse anything, any sicknesses, and then the power of your mind, which is your brain is plastic. So that means neuroplasticity, meaning I thought that when you're set with your ways and all that stuff, that you're not going to change. No, you can change. The reason why a lot of us are not able to change, and it's hard. Change is hard. It's not for the freaking faint of heart. And for me, that is why I said, oh, my biggest strength is really sitting down with my pain. And how important that is for me, it is truly important because I feel, oh my God, I hope this free. Hi guys, thank you for watching. I will respond later on. So it's so easy to feel victimized by your circumstance. Let's say you have a breakup and you're like, oh, that douche really just hurt me or whatever. But I feel like I can take this pain to the next level of not hurting myself, but creating something out from that pain, right? Like learning from my pain, not being ashamed of it, right? Like I just had a friend a while ago who was really, I'm so proud of her for finally she stopped denying that she has a depression. And I said, I hope that you're seeking a professional to help you get out from this funk because depression is real. I never really thought in my wildest dreams that I would struggle with depression. Okay, wait, I need to start it all over again. So, I'm so happy and grateful that I have the balls to actually talk about my anxiety, my depression, all the traumatic experiences I had had in the past, and use my platform, use my voice to inspire other women and or men to show up for your dream, whatever your dream is about. Look, I hated video before. For 5 years, I procrastinated. I could have died at that time and never would have I never get a chance to talk about my dream or show up for my dream, right? So 5 years I waited for and procrastinated for fear of, oh my God, what would people think if I am going to show up for my dream and to be talking about the things that really truly matters to me? Oh crap, like what would my parents think if I'm going to talk about my traumatic childhood? Like what about my teachers? Like if I am going to think about that, I will never show up on video. I will never be able to start my own YouTube channel and talk about the things that matters to me. I love spirituality. I love talking about how can I learn from the negative setbacks or the challenges that I've had in the past and bring this to the forefront and talk about what matters. Like it's okay. Yes, you got divorced and life is not life is precious to stay stuck in the past. Yes, it's painful. Nobody says that pain is cute or sexy. For me now, I feel like if pain is here, I'm like, okay, pain, you're welcome. What are you trying to teach me? What are you trying to tell me? And listening to your body when you are in pain. A lot of us, when we are in pain, we drink alcohol, we have drugs, we have sex, we have emotional eating, and just do stupid things instead of sitting down, writing on your journal, for example. Show you this. So, gratitude journal, because it's so easy to be very, very like feeling like a victim. Oh, because I was bullied in the past and somebody did this to me and I'm abused and all that. Yes, we all have those moments of we were abused, somebody puts us down or say nasty things to us, but it's never a representation of who we are. It's a representation of their own hurts. That's why they're hurting you, because hurt people are going to hurt other people, whether they like it or not, whether they're aware or not. That's why everything is subconscious. There are so many things that were like not even clear or aware because it's subconscious. This is in here, and you're programmed to be doing this and doing that. From 0 to 7 years old, you're programmed to believe whatever belief systems that you have today. And the hardest thing for me was to unlearn that crap that I had gathered when I was young. From my parents, from the church, from this religion crap, from schools, from teachers who are just being bullies, and they're not even teaching me the right things that I needed to learn. I think I was 14 years old. I'm not sure, 14? Yeah, 14 years old, sophomore. And I asked my science teacher, I said, listen, why are you not teaching us how to become millionaires and to start our businesses? And like, teach me, what if I fail? Like, what do I do? Because again, I grew up in a very highly competitive world where everybody has to be the first. And if you're second or third or fourth, you're like, crap, you're not it. It was like, what the hell? Like, what? Like, so that means, so I learned the hard way that I'm like, wow, I really have to be first or second or third in order for me to feel like I belong or I matter, right? It was rough. It was rough sometimes. Hi, Daira. How are you? Hi, hi, hi. So, so I am thankful and grateful now that all this pain, oh, thank God, like my pain is actually really, like the pain is actually slowly gone. I'm so happy. Hi, Daira. I love you. Thank you so much for supporting me and my art. And yeah, the art thing is for another day because I was just talking about the pain that I'm going through at the moment. And I refuse to stay in bed and be crying in pain. In fact, I will use this opportunity to hopefully inspire other women who are going through, maybe if you have fibroids or adenomyosis or anything that is about women thing. And I never really thought that I would be able to get to this place of that much excruciating pain. Hi, Jurissa. Kumusta? How are you? So, how, and well, thank God, this is from Young Living. It really is very good for pain too. It's so helpful. It's Copaiba and a pan away. I have that too because why not? I'm a Girl Scout and I need to be surrounded with healthy stuff around me. And I'm just grateful for this opportunity that even if I look like I'm so dolled up right now, even if I have all this makeup on and like, oh, look at her, she's so positive, I am in freaking pain. Yet, I am not letting that stop me from encouraging you to show up for your dreams. So, hey, if you're an introvert, if you're creative, if you're multi-passionate and you're like, I don't know what's going on. There's too many ideas in my brain. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, there's too much passion in my heart. Like, hey, that is a sign that you are supposed to be creating art. Nice to hear you too, from you too. I was so stuck with so many excuses in my freaking life. And the dying of Kobe Bryant gave me a bitch slap like Hazel. He's 41 and he has left a lot of legacy in the world for everybody in the world to remember him. So it brought me so much into this way of thinking that, oh my God, what am I going to contribute? How can I contribute in making this world a better place while I am here? And obviously, I'm like, God, don't kill me yet. I have so much. I have a mission to do. Like I have this mission and vision to inspire people around the world. Like I'm hitting like 1 billion in my head. Through my YouTube channel. And so you are welcome to go ahead and support me on that one too. More than that, behind the scenes, I have talked to thousands of women who are in pain, and they are anxious, they're afraid, they're like, I don't know who I am anymore. He knows your heart for sure. Yes. I mean, I just show up for me. I just show up for my dream, right? I just show up for my dream. I got distracted. I am so happy for you. Thank you so much. I want you to think, what's your dream? When you were just a little girl, thank you for the love, Daira. What was your dream when you were 5, 6 years old? And yes, I'm not a doctor. That was my original dream. Like I wanted to become a doctor because I wanted to help the poor and the sick. But God has another plan for me. And so, okay, whatever the hell is this plan, I'm just gonna step into that through my passion. And my passion is really right now, I love to paint. And I'm still looking for this place. Where the hell is this place so that I can have the, what do you call it? Date with positivity and possibility in order for women to connect with their creative side. Me, I wanted to be a princess artist and you're doing it today, which is amazing. My second plan B was I truly wanted to become a very, very rich businesswoman. Why? Because I recognized as a young child that when people have enough money or more than enough money. They have power to do whatever they want. They can do it in evil ways and they can do it in positive ways. So for me, I'm excited to build that empire where I can help little children, young women, and women to show up for their own dreams and start to heal whatever they need to heal so that they can show up as the queen bees that they are and truly be leaders in whatever field they want to excel. So, how are you allowing pain in your life to teach you? Are you trying to run away from your pain? I have seen that in my own personal life, I've run away from pain. Hi, Erin. So it's important that we need to truly talk about what matters because I feel like I have been hiding so much the 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 things that were uncomfortable for me to talk about because it's like, oh my god, what would people think about this if I'm going to talk about this? However, I feel like it's a disservice. It's just very selfish if I'm not going to share the not so good side or the whatever, the failures or the discomfort of growing and transforming and healing my body and my mind and heart and everything, the whole thing, because everything is interconnected. Your mind, like they said, a Dr. Dispenza says, if you how you think and how you feel, if you're thinking negative thoughts, for example, about yourself, you're saying you suck. Oh my God, you suck at this, and you are not a good girl or woman or whatever, and you're telling yourself bad things. Like you cannot even dare say those bad words or thoughts to your best friend. Why would you say that to yourself? And nobody taught me this, but I just recognized it. I'm like, how come I have bad thoughts? Or why are these thoughts like lingering and floating in my head? Like, how can I freaking shift this? So once I shifted my focus and my energy and attitude, that is when my life changed. Am I perfect about this? Hell to the no. I'm so far from it, and I'm not shooting for perfection. In fact, I am actually a recovering anxietista, depression. I'm recovering from all this crap that I have been dealing with for the past few decades. And I feel like now I have the audacity to share this with you guys because I've been through hell and back. And it's okay to talk about it now because I've processed my emotions. And there are still emotions that are like hard to talk about. And so, whatever you're going through today, if I'm able to show up for my dream right now or to talk about this, even if I am a little bit in pain and not allowing pain as an excuse not to show up for me, then I hope that you can do that for you as well. And you can share this video to your family and friends to just start the conversation and have that community of women and men that you truly care about and that they believe in your dreams. And you have to surround yourself with women and men who truly believe in your vision and dream. If they put you down, if they talk behind you, or they just laugh at your audacious dream or bold dream, they're not your people. I'm sorry. Boy, bye, girl, bye. They cannot be around you. You cannot be surrounded with negative people and trying to put your ideas down. No. So my energy is super important these days, and I need to protect it in order for me to show up 100% to my soul tribe. And also, I really miss the community, and that's why I'm missing a little bit of the Philippines because even if my country is economically, it's not making as much money compared to the first world countries like Canada or the US or whatever, I still feel that my country is very rich in resources and we're very, very rich in terms of our attitude towards life. That even if they're only, I think, I don't know, the daily thing over there is like $2 a day to survive. $2 a day. It's crazy, right? $2 a day. However, when I went home, I looked at the not so rich people. They're having a blast. And Yes, exactly. You cannot be around negative people trying to put your ideas down. They cannot be in your view. They cannot be in your. No, they can't. And I had to actually really change because I was that negative and I was putting people down before. I was putting my ideas down before. And I said, this is not going to work, girl. It's not going to work. If you're not going to shift your energy, then therefore you're going to bring yourself down. You're going to be miserable and be negative and bitching like a little baby and acting like you're a victim when you're not. You're not a victim of your circumstance. Yes, the abuse that we have suffered from the past, the negative put downs that we received from the past, and the traumatic experiences that we had in the past is not our fault. It's not your fault that you've been through that. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. However, it is your responsibility to heal yourself inside out. So when your inside is clean, my God, you are a beast. You are going to be a monster of a great monster, like a beautiful monster, right? You're not going to let anybody put you down, not even yourself. That is the hardest thing because like a lot of us, especially women, are so nasty to ourselves. We go to the mirror and like, oh my God, girl, you're so fat. Hi, Linda. So I feel you, boo. I truly feel you. It's not easy to be a woman in this day and age. I swear. This is a lot of freaking work. Inside out, 24/7, 3 freaking 65. And so, my suggestion and my inspirational this is a conversation. I will respond to your thank you for the love, everybody. I will respond to your comments later on. Is this, or share this video too, is this, that you are responsible for your life. You do not know when God is going to call you wherever we needed to go. Like, because this is just a physical body, and our spirit is so eternal. Hey, how are you doing? A bit, yes. I was just talking about how to sit with pain. I love you too, Jerissa. Because I'm in pain, a little bit in pain, because it's that month period of the month, and how society is asking for women to be perfect, to be beautiful, to be mothers, to be caregivers, taking care of the whole household. And who's taking care of you? So for me, my number one lesson for everybody who is watching and will watch later on is this: you take care of yourself first. For me, this is a year of radical self-love, radical self-acceptance, radical self-transformation inside out. It is radical. Why? Because I'm a little bit rebellious. I have that in my DNA, and I am not going to just be silent when I hear so many stories behind the scenes and women and men suffering in silence because they're afraid to talk about their emotions, they're afraid to talk about their pain, they're afraid to, I don't know, there's so many layers, right? Shadows and everything. And for me, the reason why I'm showing up is because, again, I had a bitch slap when I heard about the Kobe Bryant thing, whereby he's 41, I'm 41, and I get to live another day. And it's sad that he has to go that way and the rest of the people in that helicopter ride. And it shook me when my little brother told me about his passing. I was like, are you kidding me? This is fake news, bro. Like, don't give me this. And at that time, when he told me that, and then he goes, it's like a plane crash, and my body went numb. My body just like I was just cold, like numb. And I said, what the hell is going on? And it triggered so many emotions inside of me. And for 2 straight days, I was just depressed and crying and sad. It's like, wow, life is really short. It can be short for everybody. It can also be short, long for everybody. You could be 98, 103, 108. We don't know. So for me, I'd rather show up imperfectly rather than trying to have my ducks in a row and wait for the moment to come, because the moment may not come for everybody, right? It may not come for everyone. So I'd rather show up now, and I hope that you will show up for your dream too. And I know it's not easy. You think that, oh Hazel, you have the balls to go on video, right? You have the hi Christina, you have the balls to go on video, and it's easy for you because you like that. I'm like, are you kidding me? You have a tumor in your pituitary before, but because of God's miracle, I am okay now. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. That's bold. And so, yes, I refuse to be running around town and talking about my diagnosis. I refuse to be talking about my pain. I really don't. Like, I swear to God, I am so grateful that my mom has instilled that in me, because I think my mom has no shame. She really is bold and audacious, and I don't know, she doesn't have shame in her freaking bone. And she taught me. I'm introverted. I'm super introverted, and I don't like to be on video. I hated it for 5 years. I don't want to be on video. And then I recognized, wait a minute, Hazel, this is not about you. This is not about you, girl. It's about the people that the lives that you're going to touch. I'm trying to like share something with you guys. Hang on a minute. Where is it? Oh God, it's not here. Where is it? Oh, here. So this is my artwork, my thingy, can you tell I'm so creative? Like, I love to doodle, I love to write, I love to paint. I am not a one-trick pony. So anywho, because again, apparently I have ADHD. So for me, it's like, okay, I have amazing ideas in my brain, so I have to write it down. So I put it in here. Your life is not about you. It's about the lives of the people you touch. Whoa. Let me repeat. Your life is not about you. It's about the lives of people you touch. So boo, it's not about you. It's not about your fear. It's not that we're going to dismiss your fear, or it's not about that we dismiss your pain or shame. Not about that. For me, I feel like, oh my God, if I'm going to talk about my shameful secrets, the abuse, the traumatic experiences, the diagnosis, the pain, the breakups, the betrayal, shit. Oh my God, we're all connected. God made us that way. Yes, exactly. I want to tell the whole world that God is alive. Exactly. Because we're alive and we can talk about our pain, our shame, our fear, our relationships. What can we learn from the dysfunction? Even the freaking royals. Our dysfunctional family, hello? So how about we talk about the dysfunction? How about we talk about the crap that we stop talking about because we're like, oh, what would people think, right? Like, who gives a crap about these people? Who are these people? Whatever. They're not your people if they're talking behind you anyway. I'd rather you talk in my freaking face. So, your life is not about you. It's about the lives of the people you touch. So I said, no more depression, anxiety, fear, or doubt. It's not about really no more depression or anxiety, but it's like, okay, how can I live with this depression? How can I live with my anxiety? How can I live with fear? Because fearless is bullshit, right? Like, let's be honest. You have fear. It's part of your emotions as a human being. Okay, I'm afraid to talk about this right now. Like, should I stop the video now or and just run to my bedroom and hide? Or can I still keep talking about this? If you are not ready to hear me, you can scooch over there. Like, you can swipe right or swipe left. I don't care. And so for me, it's like when you tell yourself your life is not about you, it's about the lives of the people you touch. So if you're an artist, Daira is an artist. I'm gonna give her a shout out because, oh my God, she helped me. I'm gonna share. Oh my God, Daira, I want to share the things that you have created for me. Look at this. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. So I'm going to talk to them not behind. Yeah, we can have conversations that are hard. We can have conversations that are difficult because it's part of life. I mean, instead of running around town and talking about behind people's back, it's your crap. It's not on me, right? And we all fell into that. Like, it's easy. I feel like I don't want to be friends with people who are just talking about other people. Like, why are we having a Chardonnay and we talk about other people? Like, seriously? Why can't we talk about you? Why can't we talk about your dreams? Why don't we talk about your ideas and how can we dream bigger and how can we support each other versus tearing each other apart? It's high school and it's kindergarten to me. And I said to myself, I will not be friends with people who are that. I've let go of people who are apparently we're just friends because we're talking about other people. I'm like, no, it's not working for me anymore. Like, I want to talk about how can you become a billionaire? How can you bring your business to the forefront and how can you serve the masses with one single idea? So think about this. And if you could pray for me, I thank you very much. I was like, okay, God, hold on a minute. One freaking idea, right? Like, what business idea can I use if I have one freaking single SKU, one product, just one product that I can create to serve a billion souls? I don't know. I'm just bold. Like, why not? Like, why dream small when you can dream big, right? And it's very difficult for me. That's the reason why I think I left the Philippines, because as a young girl I was dreaming big, like big. And for a 5-year-old or 6-year-old, and hearing people like, yeah, you can't do that, like, why would you do that? Like, how can you do that? Like, it's impossible. I'm like, there's nothing impossible with God. And the fact that you are listening to me today is because I have the boldness and I had the audacity to leave my Philippines, my country, my family, the little comfort that I know I call home, and came to Canada alone. My first international trip, I was like freaking out, but I made it, so I'm so grateful for all the people who helped me, my family, my friends, my ex. Oof, that's for another video. And so for me, I'm super grateful for the people I've met, even if they're negative, even if they're not helpful to me. Hi, Ladima, how are you? I hope you're doing well and your ankle is healing. Sending positive vibes to you. Hi, Vida. So anyways, I am ranting a little bit longer, yet I feel that we need to talk about what really matters. We need to be encouraging to other people. And if I'm just ranting and venting and being negative, what would that make you? Like, what is this chick talking about? What is she talking about her boring life, right? However, when I show up, that means I wanted to inspire you. Awesome! I wanted to inspire you. I wanted to inspire me too. I wanted to hear the smartest chick in the room. That's me. So we need to believe in our dreams again. We need to believe in ourselves again. Yes, we have divorce. We have breakups. It's normal. We have accidents, right? Life is rough sometimes. Life is tough sometimes. And it's okay. I feel that what did not kill me made me stronger like nobody's business. So I feel like my breakups, There's so many, not a lot, but like the breakups, for example, I thought that it really broke my heart. Like, what? My heart is broken into a million pieces. Oh my God. Nobody will love me anymore. Says who? Right? I know I'm lovable. I have to love myself 100 freaking percent in order for me to show up 100% in my next relationship. Oh my God. And that guy is going to be my teammate. We're going to support each other. I will be his queen and he will be my king. There will be who's powerful, nothing like that. Like, we're going to be together, boo. We're going to build an empire over here to help billions of people. There is no time to waste at this point. That is, I think, the message that I feel through this painful pain in my body and pain in losing Kobe and the people in that helicopter. And for me, it's like I really, really am pumped and excited to have this man behind me, because when I am in, I'm 100% in. Like, I don't believe in divorce. Like, if I know that you're the man for me, boo, you have to like strap your what is this? Get ready for the ride, because I'm in with you to grow with you together. And I'm grateful. Like, I have dodged a few bullets a while ago, and that's fine too, because it for me, a divorce or a breakup is better than staying in an unhappy relationship or a miserable marriage. I'd rather not be in that position, because it's sad, it's lonely. It's like, why would I be with this just for this and that and that's it? No. I truly believe, I think my breakup really helped me a lot, because it made me show up for my dream. Like, oh, okay, now that I have to recalibrate everything in my life, shit, I can do a lot better. I can do better. I can become a better version of myself. I can reinvent myself. I can let go of the old Hazel shit, and I'm fine. That is really, truly okay. And it's so fascinating that I have a few people that are like hanging on to a relationship that they're not really truly happy. They said they are, but who are we kidding here? And so it's important that we have to be honest with ourselves. And I lied to myself for a long time, damn it. But again, when you have fear, when you have so many issues that you are not working or trying to resolve, that's what happens. And that's fine too. I've forgiven myself and I'm very compassionate sometimes. Sometimes I'm working on it, guys. And so it's very important that we need to be honest with ourselves and not lying to ourselves or not betraying ourselves, because that's just life. And so, how are you being okay with pain? Like, for me, my depression really is very amazing, because it really helped me how to paint. Like, for example, like if I have not have been in that depressed moment, that I would never be able to learn how to freaking paint. Oh my God. So that is the one thing that I'm grateful for during my depression and anxiety days. Am I free from them? Not entirely, yet I am a work in progress. Listen, it's a masterpiece, right? David or Michelangelo was working with his David for a very long time. So you're a masterpiece. We're all masterpieces here, and we're working. And I think it's very important that we're very busy working on ourselves inside and out, not outside in, because when your inside is really right, when you feel like you're the queen bee or you're super amazing, there is nothing like it. Like, you go around and your positivity and your energy will touch other people. Your negativity also will also manifest in many, many ways. And I refuse to be that negative chick anymore. I break up with her. I said, bye, Felicia, bye. And so I'm happy that you guys are listening to this, and I'm so happy that I'm able to release it out into the ethos. I wanted to talk about things that are hard. I wanted to talk about things that are, some of this are like shameful, or like, oh, I don't want to talk about it. What would my family think about this? I'm like, whatever. Your family can say anything. That is your freaking story. So you are allowed to write your own story, or even write a brand new story. That's it. And I don't know why I'm so bold right now. I think it's because of the stories that I've heard from so many women around me, that it made me a lot stronger, and not wasting my time and not wasting my life, because the pain, I think it's more painful and full of regrets. Hazel is the reason why I'm still single. Take it really seriously. Have high respect for women. Exactly. You cannot enter a relationship if you're only 50%. You have to be 100%. You have to be the queen. You have to be the queen. You have to work on yourself 24/7, 365. That's it. And how to communicate, even if you're mad, if you want to punch that person's face, you can't do that. You go in jail, to jail. So you have to communicate in a way that's loving, and you learn how to shut your mouth so that you're not going to hurt somebody, because we can be triggered by people's words and nastiness. And anyway, that's another video, right? Relationships, whoa, it is a different beast. For me, what is very important right now is my relationship with myself. If I am super pumped and super in love with me, my life, and I'm embracing all the gifts that God has given me, and I hope you do that too. Like, you take into consideration, you write down all the gifts that God has given you uniquely to you, that, you can ask your friends, like, what are the gifts that I embody? Like, what do you think I'm good at? Like, ask your friends, like, what do you think, right? And they will tell you, like, what's good with me. Like, let's celebrate ourselves here, not selfishly or being narcissistic, but like, there's healthy narcissism too, right? There's toxic and there's healthy narcissism. But I think when you go into the toxic realm, that is difficult, because it's like, oh my God, toxic is not good, right? It's just not a good thing. However, we can shift the toxic to healthy, right? And I feel that when we enter into relationships with a healthy intention, that I am gonna be this, I will be 100% this, that, and I hope you will be that, this, and that. And are we on the same page? Boo. You are going to make things happen. You're going to bring so much positivity into the world and more impact, like power couple, right? And right now, I love Grant Cardone and Elena, because they're really, like, they have a bigger vision. They're just not making money for themselves. I think they're working on $1 billion now. He is a 750 million multi-million real estate mogul, and they wanted to reach 7 billion people in the planet through their products. And I'm like, oh, wow. See, but that's what happens when you have a partner who is stretching your imagination beyond your little dream. So, anywho, it's quite long. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will respond to your messages later on. And I am grateful that you are able to hang on tight with me. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. God bless you.